So today I want to talk about cell phones and schooling, because those are my two main questions. First, I'm going to answer the cell phone one because it's really fast, really simple, quick, easy answer time. Cell phones. Depending on what kind of cell phone you have, you can use American cell phones in Germany. It's just all depending on what kind of plan you're going through. AT&T, you can use AT&T's plan overseas, but it's going to cost you a shitload. Just saying. And you can use AT&T phones as long as they're unlocked. iPhones, you can also use iPhones, but you have to jailbreak them to unlock them to use them. Unless you have to buy a whole new, iPhone here. Trust me, I tried to jailbreak my iPhone. It didn't go too well. So it's just easier to buy a cheap €7 cell phone and just call it. Schooling. A lot of people have been asking me, what is school like? What's the schooling situation? A lot of people think that I'm being bullied in my English class, and that's not the case. I'm not. Believe it or not, they're actually really nice people. They just like stating their opinions and what they think. Sorry about the glare. Glasses. They're not targeting at me, it's just what they think. It's just them. It doesn't hurt my feelings any. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. Every country has their problems. Germany has their problems. America has their problems. The EU is having their debt crisis at the moment, and yeah. We'll leave it at that. Schooling, on the other hand, is very difficult here. It's a lot more difficult than it is in America. The whole schooling system here is different. I mean, they have 4 different schools that you can pick after 4th grade. Because normally in America, you just kind of go through the 3, elementary, middle, high school. But here, you can pick between all sorts of stuff. There's a Gesamtschule, a Gymnasium, a Montessori. There's all sorts of different ones that you can pick from. They're harder to easiest. It's very complicated here. I'm in probably one of the easier schools. There's less stress that there isn't in gymnasium, but still, it's hard. They take tests differently here. It's not like multiple choice, circle the right answer. They actually want you to write full-on pages explaining how you got the answer, not show your work. It's even the same way in math. They'll give you a question. They'll be like, oh, find the answer for this, and you do the work, and it's like, how did you get that? And you have to write, I found this answer because I did this, 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 and this. It's not like you just show your work and you're done. That's why I'm failing math. I cannot figure out how to turn up my mic volume, so I'm sorry if I'm really quiet. I do not know how to do that, so I'm trying to speak really loud. I had some problems in school already with teachers. Some teachers do not understand the concept of me not really understanding the language. Because they think, oh, you've been here for 5-6 months. You should be able to understand by now. And that's not the case. Yes, I could read a little bit, like little kindergarten books. And I can actually start to understand while you're talking to me in easy, normal language, like, oh, how are you? Oh, hey, I'm good. Oh, look she understood. I can understand that kind of stuff, but not when you're talking about philosophy or biology, history. The grammar for all of that is a bitch. All of it. I mean, they use pretty big words in all those things. No, I had problems with my biology teacher, and she got angry because I did not understand, and I wasn't doing my homework or anything, because honestly, biology was hard for me in English. It's not going to be easy for me in German. I almost said Deutsch. So she pretty much called me out in front of the whole class and said, hey, you don't understand, you need to leave, you're wasting my time, you're being annoying, just go away and don't come back. So I was like, okay, well, you made my Thursdays a lot shorter. Thank you. But it's just something that you have to understand. Some teachers don't understand the point of you not understanding. It's hard. And for some people, they don't realize how complicated it is to learn another language. It's pretty much like them going to China and them having to take a course in Chinese or Japanese and Japan, and they have to understand those two languages like that. You can't do it. You can't. It's the same way with English. Some people have been asking me, oh, do they understand English over there? Believe it or not, they start learning English in 6th grade. 6th grade, they start learning English. So yes, they pretty much all know how to speak English by 12th grade. They're actually very fluent. They're all in advanced classes, ELCA classes. They all pretty much know how to speak fluent English at this point. They also take Spanish and Latin and French. These people know how to speak more languages than I think any other American that I know knows how to speak. I have a friend, she's from Poland, she speaks Polish, German, English. I have another friend who's from Iran, she speaks Persian, German, English. I have a friend that's from freaking North Korea? No, Vietnam? I don't know. But she speaks Vietnamese, German, English. These people know more languages than I cannot do any of that. I can't do it. And they keep asking me, well, don't you guys have foreign language? I'm like, yes, but normally it's Spanish. That's pretty much my school only allows us to take Spanish. But then again, we don't have cooking, we don't have music, we don't have art. We don't have any of those at my school. So we're lucky to have Spanish still, where I come from. So it just shows that our government's sucking ass on the school department. So they're all just blown out of the water. They're like, why did you come here if you've never taken this language? And I say, because I wanted to go somewhere different. I mean, I visited Mexico, I visited Canada, I wanted to see Europe. And honestly, Europe is a very beautiful place. There's snow outside right now. I'm looking out my window. It's actually a very amazing place here in Europe. And even though I've said in my What German Think About American videos, that's just a group of kids just being stupid. It's nothing, it doesn't hurt my feelings. It really doesn't. It doesn't. And I don't want anybody to feel, oh, well, Germans did their thing in World War II. Yeah, we all know World War II happened. We do. I'm over the fact. Everybody's over World War II. It happened so long ago. These people feel bad for it still, and they shouldn't, because it didn't happen in their generation. It's sad. Time to let it go. Makes me angry. So another thing that's going on in Germany right now, there's lots of things going on, actually, in this part of Germany where I'm staying. Right now, Carnival is happening, and if you don't know what Carnival is, it's pretty much a weekend, 4 days, a week, I don't know how long it is. Honestly, it's my first Carnival, probably going to be my last. You dress up in costumes, everybody, as just something random. It's kind of like Halloween to America, but instead you go out and get drunk and party a lot. And that's the equivalent of Carnival. It's just crazy, wacky fun. And that's all it is. And I'm super excited because it's happening next week. I have school out on Friday. Yay, no school. And then Monday and Tuesday I don't have school either because of Carnival. And they actually have no school because of this holiday. And I don't know why it's a holiday. It's just something that they like to do here. And then after Carnival, I'm going to Weimar, which is another city in Germany that's kind of far away. I have to take like a 6-hour train ride somewhere. So I don't think I'll be able to vlog that. And I'm sorry that I haven't been vlogging very often. It's because my computer has no software on it right now. Like, it's dying. It makes noises and but that's pretty much all I've really been up to. Nothing much normally. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Valentine's Day is in 4 days. Yeah, that's probably about it. Schooling's a bitch. Some teachers are mean. other teachers just don't care, and they kind of just let you sit there and smile the whole class period. Europe is a very beautiful place. And I want everybody to embrace the world right now and go, okay, it's not just us that live here. Soon, probably tomorrow or something like that, because I'm only allowed to upload 15 minutes of video a day, and right now I'm at 10 minutes. I'm going to probably upload another one tomorrow or the next day or something weird like that. We are on a new subject in English, and it's more about like the UN and Iran wanting nuclear energy for say, and we're pretty much discussing why they want it and if we should give it to them, like the UN, why the UN should allow them to have nuclear energy. It's actually pretty interesting on what some people have said in the class. We all pretty much broke up into groups, and there was like 3 or 4 people in each country. I was in the U.S. with 3 of my friends, and there was Russia and Iran and the UK and Europe. It was just, and Pakistan or Israel. Israel was one, and it was just weird. It was awesome to see how some people actually took the fear of it, because you would think that if you don't want Iran to have nuclear power, you come from a place of fear, not power. That's the thing, is that people are afraid of them having power. And so, of course, Israel went up there and they stated, well, hey, they said this about the Holocaust, we don't want this to happen again. And it just kind of showed that even though it's like a group of 16 to 18-year-old kids, we still think like, okay, that we want them to have the power, because even I was like, well, why can't we just give it to them? We want them to try it, to use it, but it's not that easy to actually just hand it over, because there's too many problems with it. But my English teacher is talking about problems with the UN and like how it's unbalanced because of the Security Council and stuff like that, and how there's only 5 and there should be more, and how like bigger countries with a lot of money that pay a lot, they like bribe the UN by not paying, kind of like the US. If we don't agree with something, we go, oh, we just won't pay our share. And so it's one of those things where it kind of makes you think, like, okay, we want to fix this problem, but we can't. And it just shows that the people in the UN have more problems than we thought they did. It's not just something easy, like, oh yeah, here you go. Oh, world peace, here you go. It's not that easy, and it makes you think about it, and that's what I like about what we're talking about in the last couple of weeks or so. I'll upload that video later. It's not going to be a what Germans think about Americans, though. It'll probably just be like English class talk or something weird like that. And maybe tomorrow I'll be over at my friend's house. Maybe she'll do a video with me. If you're watching this, Shouty, I love you. She's actually from Iran, so she's pretty cool. She's pretty tight. I don't know if she'll do it, though. She's pretty camera shy. But maybe. I'll see if I can talk her into it. So, thank you for watching, and if you guys hopefully want to see Shouty tomorrow, like this video, comment, be like, oh yeah, great idea, and subscribe if you're new. I just talk about my exchange year in Germany, how I got here, what we talk about, what I'm doing, and stuff like that. And that's pretty much all I pretty much do until I go home in 18 weeks. 18 weeks! Okay, you know how many weeks I've been here for? A lot. Actually, I really don't know. I haven't been counting that long. I've been here for about 6-7 months now. Go home in 4, 5. Closer to 4. I'll just round it to 4. So, pretty excited about that. 4 months left. Exciting stuff will be happening soon. So, if you're new, subscribe. We'll be talking about more fun stuff later. Sorry if my videos are quiet. Will somebody message me and tell me how to fix this on an Acer netbook? Please and thank you. So, talk to you guys later. Bye.